Fuck you, nigga. Fuck your ass.
Liquid Richard is going to cause trouble.
I'm going back online.
I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel.
Somebody drink all my Pepsi.
Fuck you! I need that money. I need that money. I need that money.
So, fuck it.
I need that money. I need that money. I need that money. Honey, honey, honey. Come the fuck on! Let's have a fuck! Come the fuck on! Let's have a fuck!
Help your boy out. I'm embarrassed of my KD. I'm just trying to milk branded. The point of my streaming is to make branded. Fuck niggers. Fuck niggers. I want a bitch that's so fat, bitch that's so black. I love fat, I love dick. I love dick. Dick.
I need that money. I need that money. Motherfucker. I need that money. I need that money. I need that money.
So, fuck it.
I need that money. I need that money. I need that money. Honey, honey, honey. Come the fuck on. Let's have a fuck. Let's come the fuck on. Let's have a fuck.
Help your boy out. How did I gain so much weight?
Yo, what's up, guys? How is everybody tonight?
Overeating every now and then. I'm real talk thinking about cutting the stream off. Quit switch and go drive the bus. I'm real talk thinking about cutting the stream off. Quit switch and go drive the bus.
I need that money. Motherfucker. I need that money. I need that money. I need that money. I need that money.
So, fuck it.
I need that money. I need that money. I need that money. Honey, honey, honey. Come the fuck on. Let's have a fuck. Let's come the fuck on. Let's have a fuck.
Help your boy out.
Hey, Wings, you fat fucking nigger. You're 500 pounds. Kill your fucking self, you fat ass.
I wonder how a Call of Duty TV show would be done. Hopefully it'll never be done. Able with the 2, but you won't get to play the next Ratchet and Jank. It's a price I'm willing to pay. I don't know, like, I have not turned this thing on in like 9 months. I can literally sell it for more than what I paid for it right now. I think I'm just gonna fucking sell it. I'll probably stick it on Facebook Marketplace and see if somebody wants it for $700 with the games. And if somebody offers me like $650, I'll just take it. Fuck it. I don't know. Cause like I can always buy another PS5 at some point for like $500. That's the thing. Cause I don't really have a hard time getting them. Despite what people say, it's not hard to buy a PS5 these days. I don't know. It's kind of the same thing that happened with my PS. I just didn't use my PS4. I just didn't use it. I mean, 9 months. It's like, I don't know. Like, if I can get $700 for something I paid $520 for, like, and it's used, like, as long as I buy another PS5 for retail, I just made $160 or whatever for doing nothing. So it's kind of just like I don't know. I'll see. I'd like to have all the game, like, consoles, because then it's like, you know, if something ever does come out that I absolutely have to play. But I just don't. I just don't really, see anything. I guess God of War, but that doesn't even have a release date. And by then, there will probably be another PS5 restock, like a large one for the holidays. So even then, I don't feel like it's going to be hard to get one. But then also, it's a like single player game, so I can play it whenever. There's no expiration date on it. So box is on with the 2. What if Final Fantasy 16 be Fortnite store exclusive? I don't really care. I can wait to play that. I don't think it will be, but who knows? Square Enix has been putting most of their stuff on Steam recently. Just like a couple of like the older games or remasters. Like Final Fantasy 15's on Steam. So I would assume like their big like new release games would be on Steam. But I don't know. Ashton Luca with the 10, really appreciate it. Glad you came on a bit earlier than usual, because I'm typically passed out by the time you go live. I should be. And what's up, man? Hope the night is going well and you're enjoying your diversity plus inclusion tools. Absolutely. Always. Are you referring to the thing that Blizzard had, where they like they ranked, I think, the Overwatch characters in terms of their diversity, like score or something? I don't know. Apparently they had like this internal system which they use to design their characters, which rates like their diversity score, and that's like the factor of why they get put into the game or not. I don't know how true that is. That's like the rumor, but that's like the only thing I can think of that I've heard about kind of like that recently. Parody rapper with the 5. You want to do a song? Wait. You want to do a song? I don't upload much, but when I do for fun. No, I'm good, bro. I have 0 musical talent. I have absolutely 0 musical talent. The last thing I should be doing is doing a song. And Sergeant Jeremy with the 5 just got Vanguard a couple days ago, having a blast with Snoop Dogg. Most of the criticism's bullshit. I'm just gonna say this. Almost everybody I have talked to that has played Vanguard, that has gone in with an open mind, has enjoyed the game. Now, yes, there's some people who don't like it. I understand. But from a fun perspective, I have heard no complaints in that regard from most people I know that have played it. The people who made the software came out and revealed it? Really? I think it was... shit, was it King? I think it was like the mobile game studio too. I don't know, man. It's just... it's weird. But that just shows you, like, everything these companies do is not, like, out of kindness or whatever. It's, like, all calculated. Nothing they do is, like, out of goodness or kindness or genuine concern or anything. It's all, like, calculated business decisions. To the point where they have an algorithm that determines if a character is inclusive enough to be included in a video. Like, it's weird. I don't know, man. Very strange days. Able with the 2, your girl character is making IGN uncomfortable? Probably. Yeah, so I have like a... I have a shitstorm on my community tab tonight, which has been very fun to read through, man. I made like a simple joke about Sony like donating to like abortion clinics or whatever, like saying, imagine going into the clinic and the words you hear like, this abortion is brought to you by like Sony's PlayStation 5 and Marvel's Spider-Man, and then I just like added on at the end, but like something, fuck, I forgot what I even said. I think it was like, too bad you won't have a kid to buy it for or some shit. And people are really up in their feelings about it. Apparently I'm infringing on women's rights. I don't know. The oppression has started. But yeah, like, it's just like this really basic ass joke. Like saying, oh yeah, basically Sony's advertising in like abortion clinics because they're giving money to it. And then it's like, well, too bad you won't have a kid to buy the console for. And like, people are actually pissed. I don't know, man. It's just, people are so soft these days. You can't make any sort of joke. And it wasn't even like anything controversial. But then I also have people going like, oh my god, you think abortion's a fucking joke? It's like, oh my fucking god, dude. No, I just think it's funny that PlayStation is like indirectly basically sponsoring abortion. I don't know. Am I not allowed to find that comical? Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. So Ashton, look with the 5. Yeah, I'm referring to the Activision Blizzard thing. It's so weird. I wonder how many extra points I get for being a black. You may max out the scales. You know? You should call up Activision and see what you get as a prize. Like, honestly. They may hook you up. I don't... It's just... It's so weird. It's all, like, so robotic and calculated. I don't know. But people will, like, swear that companies actually care about them, and it's really funny. But, like, it's all a marketing ploy, basically. It's like, how can we appeal to as many people and as many, like, I guess, groups as possible so that we can market it to them? That's all it comes down to. And it's just, it's really weird. So Will with the 10 got another video suggestion. Man throws tantrum when confronted what he did to 4-year-old sister. Bloomberg, New York, Ezio arrested? Or Bloomingburg, New York. Oh shit. Okay, I was about to say, if that was like the news site, I probably couldn't watch it because they'd flag it. It's very funny. Okay. PS5 is nice to flip. I can find a buyer. Yeah, I mean, you can always find a buyer for a PS5. Just sell it on StockX. You can sell it immediately. But yeah, let me, I'll look it up and see. Let's see. Drop it in a tab real quick. Oh, yeah. I think, did we watch the, I don't know if we watched this one. But yeah, we can probably check it out at some point. Sam the Madman with the 2. Die, diversity, inclusivity, equity. I don't know, man. You might be onto something. Maybe that's what the companies want us to do. Dustin Nichols with the 2. Oh, shit. It's the Dustin Nichols. Yo, that Predator had me weak yesterday. Like he was talking out of one side of his mouth the entire time. Oh my god. Dude, that guy was like fucked up. And Dustin Nichols with the 2, you've ruined gaming, now women's rights. Yeah. I have completely destroyed any and all progress that women's have made in terms of their rights and equality in modern society by making a joke about PlayStation indirectly sponsoring somebody's abortion. I mean, I'm just sorry. I feel like I've really let the entire, like, female population down. You know, I just don't really know what to say at this point. It's unforgivable. And Fluffle Nugget with the 2, the SSD can abort a fetus faster than Planned Parenthood ever could. Probably. Sam the Madman with the 5, had a Ratchet and Clank PFP call me a simp for a clump of cells. I hit him with the classic no you. I swear these people are dense as hell. Dude, it's like the amount of people taking that post seriously, it's just like amazing. You know, I've now been accused of being like an insane radical Christian who's like thrusting my views on everyone else. I'm like a fascist dictator. It's just like crazy shit that's getting thrown at me over a joke. It's just sad that this is what the internet is these days. Lobo Gaming with the 2, abortion equals mass kids or mass kids genocide. I mean, I guess depending on your point of view, man. I'm not getting into that type of shit. Ashton Luca with the 2, it was a really dark joke, but I laughed. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty dark joke. But that's exactly what it was, a joke. It's just, everybody's looking to get offended, but that's the wonderful thing about it, is it pissed off 2 groups. Like, it pissed off the pro-choice and the pro-life people for different reasons. The pro-life people got pissed because I was trivializing abortion. And the pro-choice people got mad because I was oppressing women, apparently. And forcing my viewpoint onto them. Even though I wasn't really sure there was a viewpoint made in that post, but hey. So Abel with the 2, the fetus had more dev time than Gran Turismo 7.
Bruh.
Probably more like Halo Infinite. So Ashton Luca with the 2, it's not a big deal, man. Some people gotta chill. They do. They really do. But it's like everything today basically is designed to get people worked up. Like, what do you do when you're mad about something? You watch the news, or you're interested in the topic, or you think the topic's like very important, or it's like a fear I don't know. It's a whole ploy to get people engaged with certain types of content. And it just carries over into every aspect of people's life. There's no, like, escape from it. You know, you hear constant stuff on TV, social media, now video games even. It's just like you can't get away from it, and it's just people, like, never just relax. They're always, like, on the fucking warpath. I don't know. I just don't take the internet seriously, and most people do, I guess. I don't know. Pro-choice people don't keep that same energy when it comes to child support. Bro, what the fuck? The fuck? I mean, I guess. Woke Hogan with the 5. I missed the internet where you can call people gamer words on Xbox Live and watch lizard people conspiracies on YouTube. Soy boys ruin everything. Yeah, that's the weird thing too, is like when YouTube cracked down on all those conspiracy theory videos. Like, you used to be able to find some really wild shit on YouTube, and they just like completely wiped it all off the face of the platform. It's really kind of odd. Like, you would think like lizard people conspiracy videos wouldn't be considered a like actual breach of TOS, but they are now. Funnily enough. I just think now, like, so many people live their life through the internet that there's no separation anymore. Like, people don't get offline and then go live their life. They're just on it 24/7, so it just becomes like their reality. And they can't separate it anymore. You know? Don't want to sound like a boomer, but it's because, like, everybody's on their phone 24/7. Like, what do people do when they have downtime at work? They get on Twitter, they get on Instagram. What do you do when you get home? You sit on your phone and watch TV. It's like you constantly have that type of shit, like, thrown in your face. There's no, like, separation anymore. So you really can't get away from it. I mean, I guess you could, but people don't. Yeah, just excuse my old man phone screen evil rant. Sam the Mammoth with a 2. I cannot read that out loud because somebody will clip it and... yeah, no. I cannot read that one, man. Somebody will clip that shit and like try to take it out of context and try to get me like fucking taken down or some bullshit. Timothy Marco with the 5. Some TikTokers were fear-mongering that we only had 5 years to save the planet from irreversible damage due to global warming and whatnot. I mean, it's like Al Gore when he said that we'd be basically underwater by 2012. Anybody living in New York would be like drowned. That didn't really play out, but that's the thing that I don't understand is like if you're gonna make some crazy claims like that, make the time period like actually believable. Because 5 years really is not that short of a time or that long of a time. So it's like when 5 years rolls around and nothing that you predicted came true, you just look like a fool. I don't know. Like, at least extend the time period a little bit. 5 years is pretty... pretty soon. The thing I love about Al Gore, though, is he was Mr. Environmental Guy, but literally he was one of the largest shareholders in an oil company. And that's the reason why he wanted to ban coal, is because then the price of oil would have gone up, therefore increasing the value of his company. Dude was a massive grifter as he jetted around the world from mega mansion to mega mansion. But it's like they always say, man. The only thing you'll find when you look at politics is constant hypocrisy. Or it's like Leonardo DiCaprio, for example, you know, giving his talks about the climate while jetting around the world in a private jet to get there. So the poll is 75% yes right now. So for the 25% of people that said no, could I get some reasons? I'm curious. So DJ Aftershock with the 2 super serial? Indeed, man. And Melodic Miner with the 5. How's it going, Griffin? Enjoying gaming? I mean, I guess so, yeah. Whoever needs a console, it has zero purpose? Well, I mean, you can play games on it. God of War Ragnarok, but that's the thing is I can play that game anytime. I don't know, like I barely even have time to play games as it is right now, so I highly doubt I'm going to finish that game when it comes out. It'll probably take me a month. iLobo Gaming with the 2 constant hypocrisy equals money sometimes though. Yeah, no, it's all a grift. It's like political YouTubers, for example, they just hop from one like controversy to controversy or changing their opinion like the wind, whatever the audience they have thinks. They don't actually have like a original thought of their own. Curious what car you drive? A Bugatti. Don't be jealous. I'm gonna get a PS5 for Demon Souls remake, God of War, and future Final Fantasy games. That's it? Yeah, fair enough. Jason Cloud with the 5. How much you going to bet that people saying no is gonna say because more exclusives? I have no idea, but I mean that's probably. I mean, to be completely honest, if you have a PC, there really is no reason to have a like console other than exclusive games. if we're just like keeping it a $1.50, as some YouTubers like to say. But yeah, no, like there really isn't a point. Unless you care about the exclusive games on that console, you're kind of just wasting your money. That's why the Switch is like my, I guess, most used console, is because I actually like a lot of Nintendo's games. "2023 Perfect Dark with the 5, the people telling you to not listen nor believe the news, or listening and believing it. Like it's weird replacement theory?" I mean, I guess. I don't fucking
Keep
know.
that same energy.
I don't watch the news at all anymore. Like, I just kind of stay away from it. I used to watch it a lot, and it just, like, it's really depressing. Like, you really start to actually kind of believe that things are really a big deal when they're not. Or, like, I don't know. Obsessing over anything's not healthy, and too many people are, like, just mad obsessed with politics, the news, anything really. And it just becomes like basically the only thing their life revolves around. It's kind of sad. Melodic Monitor with the 2, you finished Elden Ring yet? Nope. I'll get to it eventually. But if you sell the PS5, fanboys will say you don't have one and can't talk. Well, I'll just say I've owned 12 in the past 2 years, so there we go. They can't top that. The news ain't even the news. BlackRock literally owns every mainstream media source. Not really. They don't own it. They're like a shareholder in it, but they're a shareholder in almost every single company. Unless they own like 51% of the shares, they're not calling the shots. That's just the way it is. There we go. I turned on the news. Mass shootout, 130 people dead in a plane crash, and dead starving babies. Yo, when was the fucking plane crash? I haven't heard about that one. When was there a crash? Maybe I should be watching the news. The last plane incident I remember hearing about was when the Iranians shot down that one airplane and like all the Canadians died on it. That was the last thing I remember. I own a Model T. I do not. I don't know, apparently... Oh, I'm not getting into the fucking white replacement conspiracy shit. That's so fucking stupid. That is, like, beyond fucking moronic. Oh my... Don't even get me started on that fucking bullshit. Holy fuck, man. That's some fucking zero IQ kind of logic. The fucking replacement theory. That shit's dumb. Because let's say that the great replacement theory is correct. Then why are those same people not calling out, you know, white people for basically replacing the natives? So it's just really fucking stupid. The whole thing is just idiotic. I don't fucking know. Oh man, don't like. I really don't want to go on a fucking tirade about that bullshit. The whole premise of that whatever theory is just really fucking brain dead. Yeah, one could say it was created by
a very low IQ person.
You will never ride a plane. Okay. Sir Sandwich with the 2. Opinion about Epic Game Store years later. Hippo 2. I have no idea what he's up to be completely honest, and I still don't use the Fortnite store. I just don't really feel a need to. Bro, this is the thing that's so fucking stupid. Alright, let's get into it. So the dumbasses that go like, they're trying to replace white people in America by bringing in all these immigrants. Okay. We're gonna pause right there. Do any of these people have a problem that the Europeans literally brought in a bunch of white people to replace all the natives in North America? The answer is probably no. So the whole thing's just so fucking stupid, bro. Everyone in the human race originated from the same geographical area at one point or another, and we spread out and covered the earth. So technically, every single motherfucker is a quote-unquote replacer, because almost no one who lives where they do now were like, none of those places were originally like the cradle of humanity, is what I'm trying to say. You know, Northern Africa and the Middle East is where basically civilization and humanity originated. And from there, people spread out and covered all the different continents and pieces of land. At no point was it ever like, white people belong in Europe, Asian people belong in Asia, black people belong in Africa, Hispanic people belong in South America. Like, that was never... The whole thing is just so fucking stupid. I don't know. The whole concept of that theory is just brain dead from the beginning. And it's kind of based on the idea, too, that, you know, if you belong to a particular race, you hold a particular set of morals, ideologies, and values, which is not true at all. It's a really dumb theory, in my personal opinion. So DJ Aftershock of the 5, from understanding the whole gist of the theory, is that Dems are encouraging immigration to change voter demographics to favor Dems. No, that's not the basis of the theory. The main theory is centered around the eradication of the white race. Like, basically, I mean, that's like maybe a, I guess, spin-off of it. But the fundamental theory is the complete and total erasure of, like, white people, white culture, and Western European values, as they like to say. It's all bullshit. Like, it's really fucking stupid. I mean, it's like the same thing, though. So you don't want immigration because you want to preserve a voting population, but then it's bad that people want immigration to change a voting like, it's two sides of the same coin. It's basically the same shit, different stink. You know, if you want to prevent immigration to preserve your authority in government, then you're just as bad as somebody who wants to encourage immigration for the sole purpose of securing authority when it comes to, like, being in government. Like, it's the same exact fucking thing. I don't know. There's not an inherently good side in either situation. It's both manipulative people just looking to maintain power with no regard for anyone but themselves. Plain and simple. I just finished Euden Chronicle Rising. That's a great Game Pass game. Like, what type of game is it, man? I will great replace your channel. Alright, bet. Who knows, man? The way the internet's moving these days, I don't know. I want to fucking stay around anyway. Shit. The world be trippin'? True, man. Dude, it's just the whole topic. I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it. It's just stupid. People who are so focused on race are just, like, inherently ignorant, in my opinion. People are gonna cancel you for the close-up on Diva's ass with the oh yeah clip? Oh well. You know, if that happens, then I had a good run. So Sam the Madman with the two, we're all from Africa. We all have the BBC. Unfortunately, some genes do not get passed down to the generations. And DJ Aftershock with the FOD, the replacement theory nonsense falls on its feet already, since your average Hispanic is 2/3 Spaniard and white. You can't be 2/3 of anything. That's literally impossible. It has to be a multiple of 2. Like, you can't have, like, you can't be 1/3, like, white. That's literally impossible. You can be half, you could be a 4th, you could be an 8th, you can be a 16th, you can be a 32nd, but you can't be a 3rd. Woke Hogan with the 5. We really need to know Dreamcast guy's opinion on the replacement theory. Bruh, he probably thinks it would be something like replacing his wall of virginity with his gaming monk, like, home. I can't believe he actually said he wants to become a gaming monk. Like, bruh, it's so fucking corny. I don't know, man. Some dudes are just built different. You know, I guess big ups to Dreamcast guy for still chasing that YouTuber dream. So, let's see. Timothy with the 2. The thing is, people believe it through cohort. I don't. It's just people need to stop watching the news. Everybody's just trying to push a fucking narrative these days. Can't believe half of what you hear, unfortunately. Midnight Mall with the 5. I don't know why, but I keep having people tell me how to spend my money. Like, get the fuck out, lol. I work, I pay my bills, I feed myself, and I buy games. What's wrong? Dude, it's like, it's the old saying. The people who worry about how other people spend their money have no money of their own to actually worry about. So, pay it no mind, my man. Like, they're just they're just jealous that they don't have anything to fucking worry about. Long story short. So DJ Outer Chunk of the 2 will arrange around 60 to 70%. Is that? I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. That's the thing. It's just the focus on race is just really fucking stupid. Hunter with the 5. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. And Captain Simmer with the 449. Can we watch the pedo catchers? The guy with one leg or the 72-year-old? The roast Gordon gives them are amazing. I don't know if we'll do it tonight, maybe. But we can definitely do it at some point. Tegan Bennett with the 2. Ayo, I'm joining the army. Wish me luck for basic. Good luck, man. Hope it goes well. You shall make it through. Yeah, basic training from what I've heard is a bitch. One of the guys I work with had to go through basic training. He was in the army for 2 years. And he said it fucking sucked. So good luck to you. Navy is the way to go? I mean, yeah, you just sit on your ship. That's the thing. Well, I mean, the Air Force is probably the easiest one. They don't do anything. Like, the Air Force is desperate to find something to do. It's kind of funny. Goro Kurikai with the 5. I got into breakcore and it was amazing, but I learned one of the artists, Sewers Livet, was a pedo. Why? What the fuck? Dude, I don't know. It seems like everybody is becoming a fucking pedo these days. No matter where you look, it's just fucking weird. I don't know. Degenerates are everywhere. No running in my lobby with the 10. There was a guy on my flight who looked and sounded exactly like Dreamcast guy. He even had a hat on, but sadly it wasn't the Dreamcast hat. Also, Wings put out a really good video this morning. Really? What did Wings put out a video on? I didn't know Wings even fucking made videos at this point. Shit. What was it on, man? You can just type it in the regular channel. I'll try to keep an eye out for it. Yep, the chair force. He traveled to a big travel stop. Was pretty good. What the fuck? Wings is on vacation, I take it. Tanks are uncomfortable, but I still want to drive one or shoot. Yeah, you just don't want to have to live in one. That's what a lot of people end up having to do, especially in wartime. You gotta like live in the fucking tank. As a Marine, I would have loved to join the Air Force instead. I don't know, everybody's got respect for the Marines though. Like, you know, there's like the inner branch kind of rivalries. Typically that does not extend to the Marines too much. Yeah, I think everybody has kind of a mutual respect for the Marines because, you know, they get thrown into a lot of shit situations. Yeah, I have a friend who actually became a Navy SEAL, which is pretty fucking impressive. But what was cool though is when he finished his training and like actually became a SEAL, he got stationed in, I think it was Okinawa, Japan, which is like basically the tropical portion of Japan. And literally he just said, yeah, we would do like our duties for the day and then everybody would just go and like chill on the beach for like 5 hours every night. He said it was like living in a vacation basically. You'd work out during the day, do your drills, do like your basic duties and responsibilities, and then you could basically go do whatever you wanted. And they were like right on the fucking beach and everything. But that'd be a pretty cool place to get stationed, I feel like. Especially being on a military base, because in that area, almost everybody speaks English because of the massive U.S. military presence that's been there basically for 80 years at this point. So, yeah, like almost everything's in English down there, you know. You won't have problems with translation or anything, really. Yeah, Japan doesn't even have an official military. They have a protection force or whatever the fuck they call it. But yeah, on paper, they don't have like an actual military. Stan the Madman with the two of my brothers in the army. He's in Hawaii now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest though. Hawaii is like the one state I would never want to live in. Like I would move to Alaska before I'd move to Hawaii. Because all it takes for like anything to go wrong in Hawaii is one bad storm and you're fucked. Like you're isolated out there. At least like Alaska, you share a border with Canada. Like you can travel by land to the rest of the United States. Like Hawaii, you're just like fucking stuck there. Not to mention it's so expensive too to live there. Like everything's about 50% more expensive in Hawaii. Like, whenever you see a commercial for, like, a fast food place, it's like, oh, the $5 big box or whatever the fuck. Read, like, the fine print at the bottom, and it'll say not available in Hawaii. Because it's so expensive to get shit to Hawaii. Yeah, it's like you have these people who have these little shack homes in Hawaii that are now, like, multi-millionaires. Because their houses appreciated in value so rapidly. Because Hawaiian real estate is just ridiculously expensive. Like, people with, like, 1,000 square foot homes can sell them sometimes for, like, $2 million. Because of either the location or just the fact that it's a standing structure that somebody can actually own and not rent. It's pretty wild, honestly. I don't know. I wouldn't want to live there, personally. Because you're just, like, stranded there. Like, I like the idea that I can, like, go drive to a different state or something if I want to go somewhere. Hawaii, it's like, oh, well, you're either taking a boat or a plane. Yeah, Hawaii's economy is all agriculture and tourism. And the military. Goro Kurikai with the 5 psychedelics are decriminalized in my state. So I ordered some golden teachers and gonna have a 1.7 gram dose for my first time. I have no idea what the fuck any of that means, man, but good luck, have fun. Hopefully you get to talk to the otherworldly creatures that will come out of your fucking mirror or whatever. Oh, shit. You can't drink on Japan if you're in the military? I don't think that's an actual thing. I have never heard of that. I don't think there's any, like... I don't think there's any restrictions in the military, especially the U.S. military, that you can't drink in your free time. Now, if getting drunk impairs your ability to perform your duties and responsibilities, then yeah, that'd probably be against protocol, but going out and drinking or whatever after you're off, you know, like whatever shift, I don't think they would give a fuck. I got a friend who moved to Japan and is now an executive with 2 girlfriends. Bro, that's the thing. Like, Japanese women are desperate for men to date. They will literally pay for Western men to come in to Japan and take them on dates. And if you do not believe me, you can look this shit up. It is 100% a thing. Like, Japanese women will pay men to take them on a fucking date. It's really weird. It's because, like, all the dudes in Japan just don't want to date for the most part. It's very odd. Damn, I think I found the... Yeah, like, people do it. They go over there and they make bank. Just going on, like, 2-hour dates with women. Like, going and watching a movie with them. Going and eating lunch. Walking in the park. Going shopping. Like, they will literally pay you to go do, like, fun things with them. It's awesome. Like... Japanese men aren't hung. No, there's no sex involved for the most part. Like, they literally just pay you to go do, like, menial things. Like, oh, I'm going to pay somebody to go have lunch with me for 2 hours and then take a walk in the park. Or, oh, I'm going to go pay somebody to go to a movie with me. Or I'm going to pay somebody to go to a nightclub with me so I don't have to go alone. Like, it's an actual thing over there. And there are even some cases where, like, men are literally flown in by Japanese women to have, like, basically a dating getaway kind of thing. There you guys go, you know? Y'all have a new job prospect now. You can live out your dreams in Japan. When I went to Japan, I was paid to take a picture with them. What the fuck? Because you're white? Damn. I don't know, bro. It's like, it's funny. It's very interesting. It is definitely a unique culture. That's for sure. It's like the fucking cuddle cafes and shit like that, too. Where dudes will go and pay for a woman to cuddle them and listen to all their problems and feelings. Meanwhile, I'm just going to be going to Japan and just buying a fuck ton of Pokemon cards, bro. There we go. We can have a, we can have a meetup in Japan. You guys can go get paid to go on dates, and I'll just go shop for like some fucking cards, and we'll rent like a jet. That way we don't have to fly commercial. Yeah, apparently too, if you have a big nose, that's extremely attractive in Japan as well. If you have a large nose. So for any people of French descent with a large nose, there you go. You hit the jackpot. No, I won't have any room in my luggage, man. I gotta hit all the fucking card stores. Yeah, if you got a big schnoz, you're like the picture of beauty over there. Birdman, you're in luck. No, like seriously, it's considered an attractive trait over there. Because most Japanese people have smaller noses, so if you have a nose that's more defined or large, then it's typically considered to be a sign of beauty, almost. Oh, it's very interesting. It's like the Chinese, for example. I noticed this when I had a bunch of like Chinese exchange students in my classes in college. Like they would put on sunscreen if they sat next to a window because they didn't want to get tanned. Because in China, if you have tan or darker skin, it means that you're a lower class person because you have to work out in the fields or outdoors doing manual labor. So if you're from like higher classes or like from the higher class or like richer parts of China, you want to preserve like a very pale complexion, so you come off as looking wealthy and not poor. But yeah, no, like I used to see them, like I would always wonder, like, yo, why the fuck are they putting on sunscreen? But we're sitting inside. But it was because they sat next to the window, and they didn't want the sun getting on their skin and like darkening it. But yeah, it's like considered a social standing type thing. The lighter your skin, the, I guess, higher class you are. It's like back in the day, like with the Europeans, if you were like fucking fat, you were considered to be wealthy and all the women wanted you because it meant you had money for food. Like, it's just kind of interesting. That was the thing too, is like, dudes used to want like big women basically back then as well, because it meant they were healthy and could bear children. Like if a chick was skinny back in like the 1700s, that was considered a negative thing. Back then, curves were definitely in style. Lizo would have killed it back then? Facts. Everybody would have been trying to tap. But yeah, like in, what country? Shit. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to sound fucking retarded, but yeah. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of interesting, like the perception of beauty around the world. It's very different. So, 2023 Perfect Dark with the 10. Good luck, have fun on those psychedelics. Don't be on the news or you're naked and eating another guy on the highway while the internet thinks you're a zombie. Like that one time 10 years ago. Or don't be like the fucking moron that took LSD and stared at the sun and went blind. You know, that's another one. For the fucking history books. Cody P with the 5 got the $600 Steam Deck on pre-order. Might try to stalk it. I don't know yet. I mean, yeah, just see at the time. You don't have to like go through with buying it, so always an option to not get it. Just check the resale price. Pothead investor with the 2. The women in Japan have to enjoy something big. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that's just a Japanese thing, you know? Cody P with the 2 pre-ordered the $600. Oh wait, no, fuck. You sent the same thing. Yeah, just check the price and then figure out what you want to do. Oh fuck, my PSA grades are available. Ooh, all right. All right. 10, 10, 10, 10, 9. Fuck. 9. Gem Mint 10. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that, a 10. Yo! Bro, I just hit the fucking jackpot. Holy fuck, dude. I just got a card and a 10 that's worth like 5 grand. I spent 40 bucks on this bitch on fucking eBay. Oh my god, dude. That is so fucking hype. Oh my god. Dude, that is... Alright, let's see. So we got Green's Exploration, 2 10s. 2 10s for Red's Challenge. A 10 and a 9 for Blue's Tactics. My Grunt Pikachu got a Mint 9, which I was hoping that would get a 10. My Charizard VMAX Full Art got a Gem Mint 10. Charizard Reverse Foil from 2000 got a Gem Mint 10. That's a fucking W. My Japanese Master Kit Rayquaza EX got a Gem Mint 10. I spent $40 fucking dollars on that card. I have never seen a 10. I can sell that basically for as much as somebody's willing to pay for it. That's a fat W. Then I got a Cosmic Eclipse Pikachu Secret and a Gem Mint 10. This card I don't really care about. I just wanted it encapsulated. But it's a Legend Maker Reverse Hollow Field Worker and a 7. I don't really care because it's like a $400 card. So I just wanted it encapsulated. Then I got Rayquaza VMAX Secret Rare, which is like the rainbow card, and a Gem Mint 10. I got a Full Art Alternate Art Mew V and a Gem Mint 10. Evolving Skies Umbreon Alt Art and a Gem Mint 10. Arceus Full Art Alternate Art and a Gem Mint 10. And then I got 2 Japanese Dark Magician Girls and a 10, and then another one and a 9, which is a fucking fat W. I paid 20 bucks each for those. Those sell for like $300. And then a Gem Mint 10 Charizard Classic Collection from Celebrations. That's a fat W, bro. Damn. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Yo, I'm hype. That's fucking fire. That is awesome. Let me see how much that Grunt Pikachu sells for. Grunt Pikachu PSA 9. Bro, it's a $400 card. I can't even be mad about that one either. I didn't even pay for that card. I traded for it at my local card store. So that's a $400 fucking card. Damn. Yeah, I'm hype. Yo, that's some great news. That's awesome. I can't alright, yo, I gotta check the... Hold on, let me check this real quick. Fuck me, bro. That's so odd. Hell yes. Alright, wait. I want to see what that EX card's population's at. Oh, it's not in the database. Hold up. 1 second. Alright, yeah, that's a really rare card. Hell yes, man. It's got a population of 8. So that means there's only 8 of them. Yo, what the fuck is happening with these servers? Oh, man. That's a great feeling. And I was like worried about a lot of the stuff I sent in with this submission too. Oh, bro. I'm very fucking hyped right now. Jesus. Like, let me... Dude, fuck. Let me check the price on that Dark Magician girl. Magician girl. Rush. PSA 10. Oh. Dude. Is that actually right? Yo, that's gotta be cap. That's got... Hold on, guys. Shit. That's gotta be cap. Alright, don't kick me out, game. Yo, everybody's sleeping on fucking Pokemon, though. Y'all are really missing out. Yeah, it's a $500 card. So, those Dark Magician girls that graded to 10, I spent $20 on each of them. Then $50 to grade each one. So, I'm in the hole, basically... 140 bucks. And each one of them is worth $500. I just made $860. Doing like nothing. Like, it's wild, man. It's a great feeling. And that's just 2 cards, bro. 2 cards. Oh my god, bro. I'm like... I'm very hype right now. Shit. Yo, I may be able to make enough money from this submission and the next one to go ahead and, like, finish out collecting my EX cards I've been buying. I may just be able to go ahead and just buy them all once I sell all this shit. Damn, I don't know, but that just put me in a really good mood right now. Oh my god, bro. That 10 on that fucking Rayquaza EX is a complete surprise. Like, I just bought that card for 40 bucks off of eBay because I couldn't find a graded copy of it. I'm like, shit, I might as well have, like, at least 1 copy. And I was like, you know, this is kind of clean, I'll grade it. If it gets an 8 or a 9, I'm happy. Got a fucking 10. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, bro. I'm like very hyped. That's dope. I may take that card to my card store that I go to. They have a gold star Mewtwo there for like 2,000 bucks. Maybe I'll take that one card and be like, hey, y'all want to trade? Because typically they'll trade, like I take in stuff all the time and trade. So they're pretty good about it, usually. Bro, I share the knowledge all the time. I tell y'all exactly what I'm buying. Y'all are sleeping on the Pokemon shit. Dead ass. So Cody P with the 5, that's sent twice. I thought there was an error. Took 5 years to send my bet. No worries, man. Shit, I'm not complaining. But I just want to make sure you know it. I love Gayming with the 2, 5K massive stonk energy to the moon. Facts. And this was the weaker of my 2 submissions I did. So my submission that's in grading right now has better stuff in it than the stuff I sent this time. So I'm very excited. Like, I did very well. That's a fat W. Not to mention those trainer cards. 5 out of the 6 got a fucking 10. That's great. So I bought those when they were really cheap, like 80 bucks for the 3 of them. Now those cards raw are like 250 for 3. So just raw, I would have already like tripled my money. But now that most of them are graded a 10, like I'm probably just like 10x'd it minimum. Oh, I typically buy singles. I mean, I used to open a bunch of packs. I've stopped. Recently, I've just been buying singles. So I'll go to like my card store, see what they have, and I'll just buy out of their case. Like, you pay a little bit more that way versus buying on eBay, but you can actually look at the card before you buy it and determine the condition, and that helps you get a better grade. Like eBay, like people will manipulate the photos, hold it at certain angles so you can't see the issues with the back of the card or whatever. So you kind of have to be wary, but yeah, I don't know, man. Buzzley with the 2 won't get Steam Deck till Q3 around October. Yeah, same. I'm in for my second one right now.
Bruh.
And the Butch is toxic with the 2. I have $3 grand worth of comic books. Nice, man. You get them graded? Or just loose? Sora with the 5. I can agree with your take on Hawaii because I live there. It can be sketched due to the homeless and crime rates rising up, especially with money. Real estate be hard. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would ever want to live on an island. That just kind of creeps me out in general. Like, you're fucking stranded. I mean, I would love to go there to visit, but to live there? Nah. Like, I think it'd be fun as fuck to go to Hawaii because you're still in the U.S., so, you know. You don't have to leave the greatest country on God's green earth. Dr. Dirk Diggler with the 2. What's up, gamers? Not too much, man. Just very hyped right now. Yo. So fuck. I'm like, I can't wait to get this fucking package now. I'm gonna be stalking the fucking window for FedEx to be pulling up in front of my building. 1993 Toyota Paseo with the 5. If you could sell for more than purchase price, then hell yeah. Sell that thing? Oh, dude, that's the thing I do is like I just buy a bunch of cards, grade them, and then sell them. I mean, I've made a ton of money doing that. Like, just for example, like in the past, I would say 2 months, my like total sales number is like 40-something thousand. Like, it's wild how much money is in like trading cards and collectibles. Like, people will spend these insane amounts of money on shit you wouldn't expect. Sam the Madman with the 5. I have a $900 and $1,200 TF2 hats. Why I haven't cashed out? Cashing out TF2 items is hell? Oh, you mean like there's people who just don't buy them? Like they'll just sit on the market forever? That kind of makes sense with how old that game is. See here for the 2 God of War should release 11/11/22 be a gaming. That would actually be really fucking funny. If Sony was like really smart, they would do that shit 100%. That'd be cool. Oh my god, bro, I'm so hyped. That's a fat W, bro. So the Butch is toxic with the 2 first appearance of Carnage and Deathstroke in 9.8. Nice, man. Yeah, I don't know. Like, people who don't grade their collectibles and stuff, like, I kind of wonder. It's like, what are you doing? Like, literally just you having them sitting there is killing the value. Like, even if you don't care about having them graded, like, just grade them because it preserves the value and keeps them in that condition.
Team deathmatch. Subdue all threats. You're in the thick of it now.
One second, guys. So the Horsecock Express. Damn, I need to give me a ride on that. We'll give you a bag of chips for the PS5. I'm more of a Cheetos guy, but yeah, that sounds like a fair trade. Alright, man, I need to chill. I'm like really fucking hyped right now. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm excited. Nothing really gets me going like making some fucking money, man. Yo, Apollo is finally chewing on a toy that I bought for him when he was 12 weeks old, and he has never taken an interest in it. But tonight he is now chewing on it. That's pretty fucking awesome. It is about time. It's a good night, man. I got a good PSA submission result. My dog is finally chewing on the toy I bought him 6 months ago. You know, life is good. Sand the Madman with the 5. Selling TF2 items requires you to use PayPal. It's very risky because someone can run off with your items without... Oh, shit. Well, I mean, wouldn't you just require payment first? Like, through goods and services or whatever? Oh, somebody may have to go take a dump. Hey, my buddy. Good boy. Yeah, that's my good boy. It's really weird, though. It's like, whenever I look at Apollo, I just still see, like, the little puppy. But he's, like, fucking huge now. I don't know, I just can't see him as anything but, like, a small dog. Until he gets around another dog. That's the thing. Is this other person who lives near me has, like, this big, golden lab. And when he was a puppy, that dog looked fucking huge compared to him. Well, now Apollo is bigger than that dog. So whenever I, like, walk him and see that dog out on the street, it just reminds me, holy shit. Apollo's a big motherfucker. Like, he's already 70 pounds and he's only 8 months. So he's gonna be huge. We're gonna have a big old beefy boy on our hands. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Like, it's actually hard to pick him up now because of just how heavy he is. So the Butch is toxic with the 2. I have a metal comic that was printed 50 times. Nice, man. That's pretty cool. Like, those really ultra limited items. That stuff appreciates really well over time. Apollo a lab? No, he's a golden retriever. Stand the Madman with the 5. Selling TF... Oh, wait, shit. I read that. Fuck. Francisco the Disco with the 5. Went to GameStop to buy Kirby shirt. Series S and X on deck, though. Got an X. Asked if they got any PS5s. Nothing. So got an S since visiting family for 2 weeks. Awesome, bro. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, Xbox for the most part has gotten their supply, like, intact. Like, I've literally walked into Target and seen Series X's. Like, Microsoft, for the most part, whenever they restock the Series X, they will sit for a while because they have such a large stock. Because they paid AMD for chip priority. So, Xbox has a guaranteed production capacity, and PlayStation kind of gets whatever's left over. Which was really smart of Microsoft to do. Because I think Microsoft said for the past 2 fiscal quarters, they're actually taking away market share from Sony. Like, the Xbox has been outselling the PlayStation, which is pretty fucking wild to think about. Because, like, it kind of proves to you that the casuals don't really fucking care at the end of the day. They just want to buy a console that's available. It's not like a sense of brand loyalty. It's like why most people bought the PS4 last generation at the beginning of the gen, because it was $100 cheaper. So let's see, Spore Hacker with the 2 retrievers grow up fast. They really do. Like, it's, I don't know, like, I think because it happens so fast, I don't really notice it. But there are, like, certain times where I'll be hanging out with Apollo, and then I'll just see him, like, in a particular pose. I'm like, holy fuck, he's actually huge. But I don't know, whenever I look at him to this day, I just still see like the little puppy. I don't know, he doesn't look that big to me unless he's like in a particular, I guess, pose or position. Then I'll be like, holy fuck. But I don't know, he still looks like my little puppy when I look at him for the most part. Oscar the 2, that's so true though. I see a lot of Xboxes in there. Yeah, no, Microsoft has their supply chain under control, it seems like. How much bigger is Apollo gonna get? The vet said he may get up to like 90 pounds. So he's gonna be big. Golden Retrievers typically only go up to like 70. So he's already at the high end of like Golden Retrievers for males. But the thing is when he was born, like, he was such a large puppy, and the other puppies in the litter as well were so large that his mother, like, literally could not give birth to him, and they had to take her to the vet and have a C-section done because he was, like, so big inside. So when he was born, he was already, like, large. So he's gonna be a big old boy. He's got massive fucking paws still compared to his body. Matthew Davis with the 2, how much can you make off these live streams? I mean, there's no like set limit. I mean, if you want to break a record, man, let me know. But nah, like, I don't know. I don't really have like a set goal in mind. It's just whatever people want to give, basically. I mean, you can like, if somebody said, fuck you, man, I'm going to give this guy $5,000, then I could make $5,000, you know. It all just depends on what people want to super chat. So Dasmus with the 5, been buying heaps of alpha print, flesh and blood to grade, and a bunch of forget out of prints. Oh, okay. So the grade and forget and a bunch of out of print sealed products for flesh and blood. Already made 780. Nice, bro. I don't really know much about Flesh and Blood, but isn't that like kind of like a Magic clone? If I'm not mistaken, like it's kind of supposed to appeal to like the Magic community that don't really like Magic anymore. Oscar with the $2 every time, baby. I'm the king of it. Fair enough, man. You have earned your crown.
7 inches? That's pretty big.
DJ Aftershock with the 2. JP Morgan predicts average gas price to be $6 per gallon by I could 100% believe that. It's almost $5 where I live, which is fucking stupid. And you guys heard too that Biden recently declined the ability for more oil drilling in Alaska, right? Basically, there was this, like, I guess there was a bunch of licenses sold out to oil companies to go and drill in Alaska, and basically he revoked all those licenses. So now our domestic oil production has once again been reduced in a time of unprecedentedly high gas prices. We literally have someone trying to make gas more fucking scarce in the United States. Like, it's absolutely fucking mind-blowing to me. That's some fucking brain-dead logic. Oscar with the 2, how many times you see my name next to a $2? In the spirit of the message, too many. Yeah, the whole energy crisis, or whatever the fuck they want to call it, could easily be solved overnight. Like, we literally were energy independent in fucking 2020, and then when 2021 rolls around, all of a sudden we don't have enough fucking oil. It's not a coincidence. It's the fucking incompetence in terms of leadership. And their fucking, like, green energy agenda. Solar panels are not going to fill up people's fucking gas tanks. Or as the transportation secretary will tell you, just go buy a Tesla. Because everybody's got 50 grand laying around, not to mention the 4-month fucking wait list to get a fucking Tesla. Dude, it's just... I don't know. It's almost like they're trying to be as unpopular as possible. Because no one fucking likes high gas prices. Like, that literally just fucks over everybody, especially low-income people. Because a lot of people who are from lower-income backgrounds commute a lot. Because they live out in the rural areas and then commute to big cities to work. So they drive disproportionately more than what's considered, I guess, upper-class or high-income earners. Because they can't afford to live in cities that they work in. So they have to commute. So it's just another tax on poor people. So they can sell them another bullshit fucking solution that in the end will only fucking hurt them more.
Allied mortar fire inbound.
Oscar the 2, damn, you got me there. Here's another one. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I'm a gamer!
And Francisco the Disco with the 5, you gotta watch The Legend of the Dorito Pope by Luke Stevens. Just started watching the guy's videos. There's a commonality between you two, I know. The Dorito... That sounds really familiar. I've heard the Dorito Pope thing before. I don't think I've watched that video, but... I'm trying to remember where the fuck I've heard that. That sounds really familiar. Pothead investor with the 5. Every time I hear someone say gas prices going up is not because of Biden, I have to roll my eyes. Yeah, dude, it's like, how the fuck can you say it's not because of him? He is literally preventing us from drilling domestically. That directly impacts the supply of gas in the U.S. It's so fucking stupid, bro. It's so irritating. But it's like arguing with the fucking brick wall if you bring it up to somebody who's saying that type of shit. Like, I just don't know how you can, like, even try to just... It's like, bro, it doesn't matter who's in office. The President of the United States can directly impact the price of gasoline by allowing oil companies to drill U.S. oil. Doesn't matter if they're Republican, doesn't matter if they're fucking Democrat, doesn't matter if they're from the fucking Green Party, it doesn't matter. Like, literally. A president that allows gas prices to rise to this level is a fucking moron. Plain and simple. Doesn't matter what political party they're from, because before somebody goes, you're just fucking saying that because it's by... Like, no. Bro, if Trump was doing this shit, I'd be fucking calling it out. Because I have to fucking pay for this shit. It's lame as hell, bro. When I go and get 13 gallons of gas, you know, I don't want to spend $70 almost. It's fucking stupid. When like a year or two ago, we were literally paying like $20 to fill up. It's just like insanity. So Oscar with the 2 request DSP. You're welcome, Britt. Ooh, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm a gamer!
And Sporehacker with the 2, Brandon needs to get into a retire. It's not even him. That's the thing. It's like just his advisors and shit. Because let's face it, the president does not make all the decisions. You know, they have all these advisors and little fucking minions under them that like actually make the decisions. Delta with the 2, but Griffin oil companies are getting record profits. Yeah, because they can charge 8 times the price. I mean, fuck. That tends to happen. It's just wild.
Team deathmatch. Take out all enemies. Steel yourselves. This will not be for the faint of heart.
2023 Perfect Dark with the 10. Good thing I quit process serving. I get paid 100 to 200 but weekly. I'm risking getting shot by someone who owes money and use half my paycheck for gas with 4-hour drive a day. Can't imagine doing. Oh fuck, man, 4 hours a day. Yeah, no, you'd be burning through gas like a motherfucker. That'd be what, like 240 miles a day? Say your car gets what, 40, probably 30 miles per gallon. Yeah, you'd going through 8 gallons of gas a day, basically. And that's like 50 bucks almost, depending on, about 50 bucks. Depending on where you live. If you live in California, especially. Saying the madman with the 2, at least Drumpf won't post mean tweets. Not if Elon buys it, bro. Be careful. We gotta stop the acquisition. No more mean tweets. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much of a discount Elon's able to get on this company once like it's found out that they're faking their bot numbers. Because Twitter tries to claim that less than 5% of accounts on Twitter are bots, which I find very hard to believe. So if they get caught lying about that, their stock price is going to drop like a fucking rock. Because not only are they like basically overinflating the value of their company in doing so, they're going to be liable to a ton of fucking lawsuits by investors for being misled. Yo, this is a historically accurate kind of moment. I got a flamethrower on this type of map. You know, to smoke out the fucking, like, tunnels and shit. And bunkers. Back in the day, though, you definitely didn't want to be the the fucking sorry motherfucker who got stuck carrying the flamethrower, though. Think about it. You'd have the massive target painted on your back. Everybody would be trying to take you out because not only would you explode, but you would kill everybody around you as well. Let's go. So X-Fighting Falcon with the 729 saw Kamala with my own eyes 2 days ago here. Oh, damn, man. Did you get her autograph? And X-Fighting Falcon with the 729 offering her condolences, repairing U.S. UAE relate. Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, that's the like, I know like the French, literally, and the British have already vowed to not go into any like joint conflict with the United States for as long as the current administration is in charge after the handling of Afghanistan. So a lot of countries just don't fucking care about about us anymore. It's like literally they're just like, yeah, fuck off. Until you get somebody new, we're not dealing with you. Same with the UAE, the Saudis. Like, nobody respects this current administration. Like, I remember hearing that news story about how the UAE refused to answer Biden's like phone calls to discuss gas prices. They just straight up said, fuck off. We're going to charge whatever the fuck we want to. So it's just not a very strong position in the world right now. Like, no foreign countries really, like, respect us in any capacity at the moment. They're just like, yeah, fuck off. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. It's like, France is literally our longest lasting ally. Like, without France, the U.S. would not really be a thing. I mean, maybe it would have, but it definitely would have taken a lot fucking longer and cost a lot more lives. Like, in part, like, the French helped us tremendously. And ever since then, the French and the U.S. have always had an extremely close military partnership. And basically, I don't want to say treaty, but you get the point. Like, we've been very close friends, basically, as countries. And this is the first time since the fucking American Revolution that the French have basically said, we want nothing to do with anything militarily with you guys. Like, just keep that in mind. In the entire history of the United fucking States, the French have never said or denied us requesting their help militarily. But now, they are. Our oldest ally in the world. Where am I getting your information? You can literally look it up, dude. For example, the UK passed a resolution in Parliament. Hold on, let me pull it up. There was like something the UK passed in Parliament following the pullout of Afghanistan, basically like saying we will not do any more joint military operations with the United States. Let me see. I'm trying to think of what the fucking thing is. I don't know what the fuck they call their things. Yo, whenever... So this is how you know Google fucking manipulates the search results. So I'm looking up the UK Parliament Afghanistan, okay? That's literally what I type in. The only results I'm getting are things having to do with Ukraine. That's how you know Google manipulates the fuck out of their search results. Like, in no part of that search does any of that have to do with fucking Ukraine. And that's the only results I'm getting. Shit's so fucking annoying. Like, God forbid you want a search engine to actually fucking search for what you type in. Like, is that too much to ask, Google? Really? Is it really that hard? Oski Woski with the 2, you're basically dead meat. There's no way. Oh shit, man.
Yeah, I'm a gamer!
Probably. And Britton Vernon with the 5, if Elon Musk was president, he would let all your companies drill because he needs it for his SpaceX company, and gas prices will not go up a lot. Bro, like, that's the thing, is when the motherfucker who has the largest electric car company in the world is saying we need to drill more oil, you know you fucked up. Like, it's like so fucking retarded. Like, Elon Musk literally has a financial benefit to oil prices staying extremely high because more people will want electric vehicles. But when that motherfucker is even saying we need to drill more oil, you know you fucked up. Pothead investor with the 2, should I buy Twitter stock before it goes private? Right now, nobody's expecting the deal to go through at its current price, so I would kind of hold off a little bit, but it's up to you, man. It's all a gamble. X-Funny Falcon with the 37, that's the thing. The UAE had one of the best relationships with Trump administration. Same with Saudi Arabia. We had a very good relationship with them. Literal good allies. If the U.S. wanted oil, the UAE would be the first to help. If it was under Trump administration. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, we don't do anything to, like, reassure our allies right now. Like, the whole Afghanistan thing was just a complete show of, like, weakness on all fronts and just pure incompetence. Like, the fact that we had 12 Marines die from a fucking suicide bombing when for the past 4 years we hadn't had a single military death in the entire country, just, like, that tells you all you need to know. Not to mention that any world leader that looks at the U.S. right now and says, like, yeah, they have a leader that would literally put them in a position of absolute weakness to where they have to rely on other countries for something as essential as oil when they have plenty of it themselves, like, they're not going to have respect for somebody like that. It's like the Chinese. The Chinese fucking would rather deal with someone who treats them like shit, but puts their country before China. So this is something very interesting that I was reading about. So the way the Chinese evaluate people is basically they would rather you be openly against them and be loyal to your own country. Like, they would rather do business with someone like that versus someone who's basically just a fucking puppet. Because they can't trust a puppet. They can trust somebody whose intentions and motives are known and they have loyalty to something. Because someone who can just be paid for and bought is never going to be loyal, and you can't trust them. So yeah, today China might be the highest bidder, but the next day, who knows who's going to be, you know, basically paying for that person to do what they want. So it's actually kind of interesting. The Chinese would rather do, like, business or negotiate with someone who they know openly opposes them and has, like, true intentions and is loyal to their own country over money or, you know, China. It's kind of an interesting mentality, but it's kind of, like, factual. You know, why the fuck would you want to deal with somebody who you can't even trust to have loyalty to their own country? Because if they would turn on their own country, they'll turn on you in a fucking heartbeat. But that was the thing that was so interesting is, what was it, like the Forbidden City in China? Like, I think Trump was the first foreign leader to ever step foot in the Forbidden City in China because they, like respected him so much because of, like, the loyalty I guess they saw that he had for the U.S. and was willing to basically say fuck you to their face. Like, that's the type of shit they respect. Like, that's what they look for in someone to deal with because they know where they stand. So it's just very interesting. Like, you don't see them basically rolling out the red carpet for any Chinese shills in the governments around the world. Like, think about all the European countries, like Australia, all these countries that are, like, cucked by China. Do you think China's inviting their world leaders to, like, these extremely sacred places or anything? No. They don't fucking trust them. They look down upon them. It's very interesting to see. Like, don't get me wrong, I fucking hate China. I want to make that abundantly clear. But I think it's very cool how they, like, value loyalty above anything else. Even if it goes against their own best interest. I think it's funny looking back, all the left is talking about how bad our perception was because of Trump, but look at us. Yeah, for real. No, dead ass. Like, I don't even care, like, if you like Trump or not. It's, like, an undeniable fact that we were more respected in terms of our standing in, like, the global, I guess, stage or whatever than we are now. I don't think that's like a political opinion. We are in a very weak position strategically, and I don't know. Didn't Trump want to bomb Mexico and then try to deny the bombs? No. Why the fuck did we bomb Mexico? That makes no sense, man. Why would we bomb Mexico? We literally have a mutual defense agreement with fucking Mexico. That'd be dumb as shit. We're extremely good allies with Mexico. That makes zero fucking sense. Why would we bomb the fuck out of Mexico, like one of the friendliest countries to us? And one of our closest allies in the world. I'd be like us bombing Canada. Apparently that's what the former Oh, that dude was a fucking moron. Yeah, no, I wouldn't listen to any of that type of shit. That dude was an old fucking... basically Bush dick rider, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to remember his name. Fuck. What was that dude's name? But I'm pretty sure he was like one of those George Bush like fucking Knob slobbers. Bro, yeah, no, he's like a war hawk and everything. Desperate for any type of conflict, and Trump wouldn't go to war or escalate conflicts. So he got pissed off and got fired. Who was that motherfucker? I can't remember his name. The Secretary of Defense. Who fucking was that? I think it started with an M. Mark Esper. Yeah, I have no... Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's an old, like, fucking, pretty sure he was, like, an old Bush loyalist or some bullshit. Yeah, Michael Bolton was the one I was thinking of. Or John Bolton. Fuck. Not Michael Bolton. Fuck. Yeah, John Bolton is who I was thinking of. That fucking dude. Holy shit, he was a moron. Yeah, he's what you call a war hawk. They just want to go to fucking war over and over again because they like have all these fucking special interest groups lobbying them to go to war so the government contractors can get a fuck ton of money from all the military contracts. Yeah, that was the weird thing, though, about Trump. It's like, for somebody who claimed to be, like, so anti-establishment and shit, he sure as fuck brought in all these establishment people to serve on his fucking cabinet. Like, I never understood that. It's like, bruh, if you want to drain the swamp, start at fucking home. Get rid of most of these motherfuckers you have on your cabinet. Like, these are some of the worst lifetime politicians and fucking morons that have been ruining our country for a long-ass time. Yeah, Mitch McConnell's a piece of shit, bro. Fucking turtle-looking motherfucker. I love the fact, though, who was the guy he fired while he was taking a shit? With the bro, who was that? Y'all remember that news story? It was like Trump fired someone over Twitter while that person was literally sitting on the fucking toilet taking a shit. Who was that? Fuck. Bro, who was it that he fired while they were taking a fucking dump? And he tweeted out, yeah, they're gone. That shit was so fucking weak. So let's see. X-Fighting Falcon, I read your Z here with the two. The U.S. did hijack a sub deal? Wait, the U.S. did hijack a sub deal with Australia from France? I mean, that's just like business competition. I mean, U.S. military tech is the best in the world, to be fair. Can't really blame them for that. The 2023 Perfect Dark with the 5, I stopped Googling things. You can't find shit on Google and YouTube anymore without getting something that's completely irrelevant to what you're looking for. Yeah, like me looking up Afghanistan and getting fucking bullshit on Ukraine. Like, I don't give a fuck about Ukraine. DJ Aftershock with the two, James Mattis. Nah, not that. That dude was just a fucking moron. No, John Bolton was who I was thinking of. DJ Aftershock with the 2. That was Mark Asper who said the bomb comment. Well, wasn't he just like a fucking bushy as well? I don't fucking know, man. That's the thing is like Trump had a bunch of people from Bush's like inner circle on his cabinet. It's like, why? Get rid of those fuckers, dude. Like, if you want to drain the swamp, stop fucking appointing the swamp. Like, bro, the Bushes are like some of the most corrupt motherfuckers in the U.S. Whew. That was close. Oh, come on, man. Really? That dude had like a fucking bee's dick of health left. Dasmus with the 5, yeah, but your genius government... Wait. Your genius government already paid France a ton of money, so we upset France and wasted all the money for subs that... Wait. For subs that the need for was debatable. So let me get this straight. The Australian government paid France for the subs. Then they bought the subs from the US and France got to keep the money. Is that how I'm taking it? Yo, bro, if Trump ran again with fucking Kanye as vice president, that shit would be the most epic, like, combination of all time. We would truly enter a golden age. So Wilson Gal the 2, it's Rex Tillerson got... Wait, is Rex Tillerson got fired while taking it... Okay, yeah, the fucking, what was he? Secretary of State? Question mark? I think? I don't remember. Fuck. But yeah, I just remember he got fired. Somebody on Trump's cabinet got fired taking a shit. I think that is the right person. He was the old CEO of Exxon. Shout out to Exxon. I'm a very large shareholder. You should give me a discount at the gas pump. So Dazus with the 2, yeah, we pulled out of the contract, was a big scandal. Yeah, that shit's dumb as fuck, man. Yeah, bro, all the US haters hate us because they ain't us. Facts. USA all the way, baby. We all need money? Facts, man. I'll drink to that. as I take a sip of my water. I don't know. I just don't understand why people want us to get into like a bunch of pointless conflicts.